Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, good afternoon everyone, and then welcome to our presentation. First of all, I would like to thank you to Prof. Lily for allowing us to present our final project here today. So let me introduce our project team, which name is Akur or Audit Courier. I'm Bagus Nuruda, and then there are three my friends, Mario and Darvin. And then today we would like to present our final project that have been done in about 3 months. Okay, next. So before it starts, there's some agenda that will be explained in our presentation. And then first is about project, and then roles, and then tools, project management, testing, and then the implementation and demo. Okay, first is about project. Okay, so maybe you have heard about our background project. So it's a lot online shopper that have million order, have a large variety of types of shipment delivery companies that it can affect seller companies because they have to recap the number of orders that must be delivered to more than one shipping company. So we have an idea to make an application that help them to track amount of packets sent in delivery service every day without any trouble. Okay, so after we know about background of project, we can simplify that Akur or Audit Courier is a software or application that specialized in tracking the amount of sent packet every single day. With Akur, online shopper can have exact information for packet sent status, especially if the packet has been picked up or still waiting for the courier. The next is about competitor. Before we build application, we had do some research to track the competitor. We found a website and application with batch omni-channel, which name is Genie. So that website and application can integrate with many data from every e-commerce, and then it will be monitored. So however, this particular service doesn't provide the separation of its delivery service, so it will be advantage to our application soon for Akur. Okay, so this is our team of Akur. There is Mario will be mobile developer, and Darwin will be backend engineer, and me will be UI UX developer. And then, but however, we also build this project together, so it will make every one of us is understand about what are any function or part that we have built. Okay, this is the implementation tools. There is Android Studio and Visual Code for programming, Java and JavaScript for language programming, Postgre and Node.js for import and export the database, and then many more environment like Figma, Scanner Library from Zexing, and then Vanderbilt for API. Okay, so the next is project management section. For project plan, we use and implement the Scrum method of agile development to get a consistent looping process from the listed backlog, and we also using Trello for application track about our progress. And then for the risk analysis, we have do some research that this project is offered from online shopper, so we can also get the customer for selling our project. Okay, so this is our time management. We plan to build for 3 months with agile process, and there's no problem in deadline, so we can finish our project it on time. Okay, for the next part, we'll continue by Delphine.
Okay, so in this part, I will be explaining about the diagram that construct our application. The first one is the use case diagram. The use case diagram itself represents the functionality that how the developer will give value to the online shop seller, which is the customer. So first of all, the developer will give several features that needed by the customer, which is the packet scanning, packet tracking, and also can show the data and show performance. And in the meantime, if there is any error in the application, the developer should be responsible to do application update and error fixing. The next one is the class diagram. The class diagram itself shows the static representation of the application system, which the developer is divided into UI UX designer and software engineer. And the customer itself can use the application, which has several features such as scan object, showing data, and they can access it directly from the application that they install from the Google Play Store. Next one is the state diagram. Now the state diagram itself shows directly the whole process and the sequence how the Akur app running from the beginning, such as the login page, which will be shown when the user start the application. And if the login is successfully and the credential is valid, they can go directly into the main menu. From the main menu, they can select several features that is provided by our application. And the last one is the deployment diagram. The deployment diagram is important. With deployment of the application, the user cannot access the application from the internet. So for this application, we deploy it into our Amazon Web Service instances, which is serve as the database, so the user can access the data dynamically from the login page by the user. They have different data from every single user that access. And the diagram also shows that the application can be downloaded from the Google Play Store, and after registration step, they can start use the application, which the communication start from port 443 and 5432 for HTTPS and PostgreSQL for the database. Now for the testing results, we divided into internal testing and external testing. Now for the first one is the internal testing that's done by our developer, which is our team consists of me, Bagus, and Mario Claudius. So we've divided into several parameters that's very important to make sure that the application can run successfully when it is installed by the user. The first one is the application activity testing, which consists of open apps, splash screen, and the other. And the next one is functionality application testing, which consists of features such as the synchronization data, input data, update data, and several others. The last one is the compatibility, which is to make sure that the application can run in different kind of phone. So here is the external testing, which we share our application to several customers to test our application. So from the data that we get, we can conclude that the application has successfully in different phone, which is consist of 10 users that has tested our application in our external testing. Now, for this slide, we will show our project results that we have done in the span of 3 to 4 months. Okay, so the first one is UI UX design. So to implement our application, first of all, we will design our application in Figma platform, which is the first method to develop our application. Here you can see the overall design that we have done before we develop it right in the Android Studio. And the application itself, after we design into the Figma platform, we can develop it directly into the Android Studio by using XML language. And for the functionality, we can code it by using Java programming language to define the logic which will be executed by the application. So the last one is the backend, which is the most important to make sure that our application can run by different users and to make sure that the data can be saved dynamically, which is separated from each user. So for the backend, we implement a REST API method, which we can implement by using Express.js library. In this, we can define several routes that will be called from the application, and then it will be saved into a database that is running in the AWS instances. Okay, for the next part, it will be explained by Mario Claudius.
Okay, so for the installation and web, maybe we will skip this part because the limited of time. We will move on to the demo sessions. Alright, as you can see this is my phone screen, and this is our application logo or icon in the phone if you are already installed it in the phone. So if we open our application Akur, it will enter the login session, which we will input the credential of our account that registered in our database. From the login session, we can move on to the register session 2 to register the account, but we will skip this part 2 and we will back to login session and enter the credential. We will use our test account. Okay, so if the credential is true or is matching, then we will enter the main activity. Well, the main activity consists of 4 fragments, which is home fragment, track fragment, history fragment, and account fragment. Okay, for the home fragment, it will show us the statistic of scan amount for the last 7 days. For the line chart, it will show the amount of scan for the last 7 days, and the sales revenue is to show us amount of product that we scan today. And for the pie chart, it will show us the proportion of shipment delivery that we use when scanning. All right. So if we will move to go track fragment, this is the button that will show us the list of scan of product that send with specific shipment. For example, if I press this Cepat Express, it will show us the list of product or barcode that scan with and that product sent with Cepat Express. As you can see, this is in the details row that we can press the button, so it will show us the packet information, the exact packet information in real time. So it can check the status and the service and date for the real time. Okay, so if we maybe, for example, we press the JNE button, it will, if we never use it, it will say that we send 0 product here. So, and next, for the history fragment, it will show us all the products that send using our application. This is our product. We can just press the row so we can see the information about it. And in the account fragment, we can change the product. Sorry, my bad. We can change the shop name or the number phone. Maybe I will try to change it. Maybe Toko Mario. Okay. And if we tap the save button, it will give us a toast that will change the shop name and the phone number. We can edit the shipment too. That it will change the appearance of shipment that appear in the track fragment. Maybe I will try to make the JNE button disappear. So in the track fragment, it will disappear JNE button. For the change password, we can change the password too, and we must match the old password and the new password and confirm password. New password and confirm password must be the same. So if it's not the same, it will not change or update the password. But if we made the new password and confirm password same, then it will change the password and update successfully, like that. And our main feature is this middle button. We can scan the barcode. For example, we will try to scan. Okay, so if we successfully scan it, it will show us the package information, which is the barcode, the number shipped, and the shipment delivery that we use, or this barcode refer to. So if we want to input this packet or this barcode, we can just press the yes button. When we press it, it will show us the toast that if insert is successfully, and it will show us the information here. And so if we check in the track fragment, it will show us the timestamp like this. Alright, it will show us the exact information, which is service status and that I already explained before, like this. So if we try to scan the same barcode, maybe like this, and if we press the yes button, it will show us the toast that barcode already scanned or already exists in our database or invalid, like that. So after, if we are done with the application, we can just exit the application. If we press the back button, it will show us the dialog to exit the application, like this. If we press the exit button, it will close the application, but we can just open it and back to the same account. But if we want to log out, we can just press the logout button and press the yes button, and we will back to the login session. And if we press the back button, it will just exit the application, but will not back to the account fragment again. Okay, so this is the end of the demo session, and this is the end of our presentation too. So thank you for watching our presentation. I'm sorry if there are inconvenience about our presentation. Thank you.